Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Jessica and today we are doing part 2 of the watercolor Christmas cards. If you have not seen part 1, I will put a link in the description or you can click on the screen. So we're going to start with a snowflake card today. You're going to need 2 jars of water, one for clean water, one for dirty water, some Scotch tape to hold down the cards, a big brush and a little brush for details. These are the paints that I will be using, but you can use a blue, a purple, and a white paint. And this white watercolor paint is very similar to gouache in the fact that it's opaque. You will need some salt for this tutorial and some liquid masking fluid. And a brush that you don't care to get ruined. So to start, I decided that I'm going to use this board to tape down my card because it will get very wet. Now you can tape the card to the table. Again, with the Scotch tape, you want to stick it to your clothes to reduce the stickiness, or if you want to try using blue painter's tape, just so that it doesn't rip the watercolor paper. But we are only going to tape down the one side for us to do the snowflake design. Then I'm going to start with the masking fluid. And with this masking fluid, I'm going to do a snowflake design in the top right corner of my card. And I don't have anything planned. I'm just doing a random design. You can do any design you like. And you don't even have to put it in the top corner. You can put it anywhere on your card. I just happen to like it up in the corner. And then I also do a smaller one on the left side of the card. And once you put down some snowflakes, then I'm going to put some dots all over the page because this will be like snow in the distance. And you want to do different size dots, some big, some small. And then you want to let it dry. Once it's dry, I take my mini mister. You don't have to have a mister. You can use just that big brush and mop water all over your card so it's wet. With the mister, it's easier because you can cover more of the area and make sure paint doesn't dry as you're working. And then you start to add some blue color. Then you take some purple and mix it in certain areas. You can do some more concentrated paint, making it darker, or with more water and make it lighter. Once you have covered the whole card with the blue and purple paint, then I take the white watercolor, which is similar to white gouache, and I start to place dots within the paint. This will also simulate snowflakes in the distance. Then, just as it's starting to lose its sheen, I sprinkle some salt. And you want to make sure the salt is spread out. Try not to get any clumps. So as the salt is soaking up the water, I go back through and use that white watercolor to add more of the snow effect. Once that is totally dry, you can brush off the salt and it creates that snow effect. Then I start to peel off the masking fluid. Once you are done peeling off all the masking fluid, you can untape your card and you have a snowflake card. And you can write something on the front or leave it as it is and right on the inside. Next, we are going to do a chalkboard card tutorial. Again, you will need the 2 jars of water, some tape to hold down your card, a big brush and a little brush for detail, and you will need some permanent black ink, this is a Pentel Aquash brush with medium black ink, which is waterproof inside. This is the paint I will be using. You will need a red watercolor paint and that same white watercolor. So to start, I have my card taped down and I wet the entire front page of the card. Then I take my permanent black ink and start to color the front of the card, and I'm trying to smooth out so there are no streaks. Once that is covered, I'm gonna let it dry, and then I sketched on my design. Then I started to go over my design with the white watercolor. You can also use gouache or white acrylic paint if needed. The white watercolor has unique effect, making it semi-opaque, and in my opinion it looks very much like chalk because it's not perfect. You can sort of see through it. So I wanted to do the same cup of cheer on a banner with a little illustration of a mug of hot cocoa with some marshmallows and a candy cane sticking out. I wanted to use just a hint of color with the red by filling in the candy cane stripes and doing some stripes on the word cheer. Then I added a few snowflake accents, and then I added some dots all over the painting to simulate snow. Then once it's totally dry, I start to peel off the tape, and then you have your cup of cheer Christmas card. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you try out this tutorial and you can let me know in the comments below. I also hope that you enter my mystery Christmas art print giveaway. I will leave a link to the giveaway in the description below. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy holidays! Bye!